Joining us now from Denver, head women's basketball coach Dosha Woods, student athletes Ali Har, Michaela Manette, and Emma Smith. Our normal format will be an opening statement from coach. Then we'll open it up to student questions for the student athletes, dismiss the athletes, and come back to coach. Go ahead, coach.
I'll try to do this without getting emotional. But before I talk about my team, just definitely want to give UMKC a lot of credit. We always say there's adversity. When you get to this time of the year, who doesn't have adversity? But the adversity that they've had, and to be able to show up and compete for 40 minutes like they did, heck of a job, Deanna and her squad. With that being said, I'm so proud of our group. I think, I was sitting here last year, and unfortunately, it was after first loss, and talk about the progress we wanted to make. We lost 85% of our scoring, had 8 new people come in. Emma was supposed to be a walk-on, wasn't even supposed to be on the team, and has led us all year. So I can't say enough about the group that we had. This is probably one of my most enjoyable years coaching. We said at the beginning of the year, our core values was progress, is an acronym. That first R is resilient. And I think that's what people found out with our team is as long as there's time on the clock, we feel like we still have a chance. We're going to compete. And we didn't make enough plays tonight. We didn't make enough plays. Definitely, I think as I told the team, we all can look back. But I'm not going to let one shot define the season, the fun that we've had. I know there's a lot of questions about our team and what we were doing, losing the people that we lost last year, but a lot of credit to Ali. Brando's not sitting here to come in as a grad seniors and be able to lead our team. Future's bright. Go ahead and say it now. Kay, Slim, Manette's coming back for a COVID year. So we got a lot of pieces returning, a lot of excitement that we have. This one hurts. This one stings. And as I tell the team, it hurts so much because the harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. So proud of the way that we were able to compete all season, but disappointed in the outcome tonight.
Thanks, Coach. Go ahead with questions for the student athletes.
Podcast, Michaela, I'll start with you. Congratulations on Defensive Player of the Year. You certainly showed us why you earned that honor today. Kansas City's quick. They're scrappy. How are you able to just kind of keep up with them and make those blocks and those big plays?
I think mostly just anticipating, knowing the scout, knowing who's dominant hand, who's right-handed, who's left-handed. So knowing the scout and that's sort of it.
Emma, I want to move over to you. Today marked your 20th game in double figures this season. You're very productive. How are you able to stay so productive, and how do your teammates try to create opportunities for you?
Yeah, I would say from the beginning, the coaching staff just gave me a lot of confidence in the shots that I take. And I think sometimes I get a little scared with some of the things, like I don't want to be taking too many shots, but they always, put me in the right position or run, coach sometimes will run plays for me and really gets me right shots. And then Allie, a great point guard, great distributor. And same with Angie. We have a lot of players that are really unselfish with the ball and just try to get the best shot. So I think that's where our team really works so well together, is that no one cared who the high scorer was. And so, some games I guess I scored the most, but also almost all of those were shots coming off of my teammates' passes. So I give a lot of credit to them.
And Allie, I'll finish with you. How are you able to kind of stay patient and keep your team calm as Kansas City started to creep back into the game?
Being a fifth year, I've been in situations like this, and I know my leadership was crucial in those moments, keeping my team together, keeping us focused on one goal, and I think we did a great job of that. We've been working on that all season, and we've always stayed together. So,
thanks, ladies. You can head back to the locker room. You go ahead with questions for Coach.
Coach, you very caught threes in the first quarter, and it gave you a really hot start, but you then missed 7 in the second quarter. Do you feel like your group started to rely on the three-point shot a little bit too much?
Well, you know us. We're hashtag long ball elites. What we do. You can't have a hashtag and not shoot. I thought we took a couple rushed quick shots. Didn't get our feet set. So I think when you go back and look at it, probably a couple of them I like to have back, been able to attack the basket, especially knowing they were low on numbers. But I think our team was consistent in how we played all year, shots that we work on. I don't think anyone really took a three that I didn't want to take a three. But I thought that second quarter, our shot selection could have been a lot better.
How did you feel about the team's pace of play? Kansas City's kind of been inconsistent throughout the year. So how did you prepare for that? How did you kind of keep up with your pace?
Yeah, I honestly think that they were keeping up with our pace. We had 16 fast break points. They had 5. We wanted to get up and run. Is what we do. I love being in Denver at 5280 the altitude. So no need to be at that altitude and walk the ball up the court. So we like pushing the ball, things like that. I thought, even when you look at points in the paint, we did a great job of guarding points in the paint from where they can usually score. We just didn't do a great job. We call them shorty. So the mid-range shot, we didn't do a great job guarding that. And then they're last in the conference in threes, and they made 8 tonight. I think that was also the difference as well. That's something that they hadn't done. I think they averaged maybe 4 a game. So we're typically a team that obviously likes to shoot a lot of threes, but we didn't do a great job of guarding mid-range tonight.
And then lastly, near the end of the third quarter, Kansas City cut the lead to 4, and you called a timeout. What was your message to the group during that break?
I thought we were starting to get rattled a little bit. You can kind of see the players looking at the score, and we have a young team. Though Allie and Brando were grad transfers, the roles that we asked them to do this year is different than where they were before. So having a rattled team, I wouldn't say rattled team, but we're starting to kind of question and doubt. And I was really just trying to keep our composure, get a better shot. I thought that third quarter we came out, had a little mini run, but then our shot selection again got a bit rushed. We could have gotten some better shots. Took a early in the shot clock, and though we didn't turn the ball over a ton, sometimes a bad shot is a turnover. Anyway, so really just trying to get our composure, get everybody to calm down, and really just focus on what we've prepared on all season.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dosha.
Thank you.